Hello everybody, I am Lisbeth and welcome back to episode 48, I think we've made it to, of the Spaced Out Official Release Let's Play, where I have 900 times 4, that's 3.6 ton of natural gas in here. And if we look at this, it's pretty bright yellow, which is pretty neato. And I'm pushing all our hydrogen up around the side, and I'm consolidating this water down in here. So what I'm actually going to start doing is producing metal, because I need to make metal tiles to go here, and I need enough metal for pipes. Yeah, that makes sense. Now luckily we're using very little power. We have a potential of 3,000. But I think we'll be okay. So what I might do, whilst we're just here, we're gonna... no, that won't work. That's too far over. Okay, let's move all this over. Metal refinery can go... You know what? We'll squash the metal refinery up here. Output can literally just go to there. Liquid pump we'll keep. For now we're fine, I think. Plumbing and a liquid vent like so. And I think that'll allow... Because this is all cool water. Except for that stuff for some reason, which is nearly 40 degrees. Excuse me? Is that just because all this stuff was pretty warm to begin with? And what on earth is that doing there? How terrible. And why are you so cold? I suppose it's pretty cold up here. Alright, anyway, look, it doesn't matter. These things are happy? Yes. Okay, so. The power. Righto, so this is going to be a weird one. I might deconstruct this and rebuild it elsewhere. Let's just pop it somewhere they cannot reach in the meantime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a... That can go there. We can disconnect that. We're going to put a... Ooh, we're going to need 2 power transformers here. Okay. In fact, someone come and do it now. Thank you, Nails. Just a minute. Good job, just... Rowan's coming. Ah, excellent. Alright, it's done. So, power. I need 2 power transformers. This thing is actually going to have to move over a little bit. So that means we will need a couple of tiles, and I'll move the ladder down to here, in case they need to get in. And then we're going to want a battery. Right? Or 2. Just for safety's sake. This is to stop us overloading this, by the way. Now these... How does automation work on these? Enables and disables. So what we'll do is when this is full, we will disable the power transformers. Does that sound pretty good? And when it's close to empty, we will re-enable them and then disable the... Okay, you're ready for this. This might be absurd, but it also might work really well. And if it works, I'm a genius. If not, you're all right to doubt me, but also don't make fun of me. And like that. Alright, so then automation-wise is to enable and disable. So that does not need a NOT gate. So, no NOT gate here. Because this is going to be green when it's less than low threshold. And then we'll need a NOT gate to get to here. And I think this ought to work. I'm fairly confident. Nice. Problem solved. Okay. Aside from that, everything's going really, really well. This is all just about ready to go. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Pastorano, how are we doing over here? Look how much oil we have. Isn't it fantastic? Also got a fair bit of natural gas. I suppose I might put it to 1,000. That'll give us just a bit of a boost to our incoming natural gas. We're sort of a little bit, any second now, using these reserves over here, but overall we're doing pretty well. Although we are kind of down to here. I'll have to put limits on these so they don't constantly, you know, pump. So then they won't get, overheated. And that has enough water. Okay. And I'm just doing a few little, so what I thought I'd do... that's gonna go to there. I can get rid of all of this. Yeah. That's gonna have to do for now, but... it's not gonna be good in a minute. That's a lot of power going through one cable, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. Oh, that doesn't help. So I will actually have to completely redo power on this. Just rewire some things. But for now, we're doing fine. Disconnect all of that. And we're doing on oxygen. That's all filling up, which is nice. Oh. Run, Mima, run, 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 run. You're fine. And we are freezing all this, well, we're unfreezing all this ice. That should be on sweep only. I'm sorry. Nice. And 8 on these because I really want them done quickly. And these are done. Okay, that means I can... not again. Alright. And those can all be a priority 8. So we're going to flop some more Paku down here, but this should work because the water will run off here, down here. And up, and... nice! Sploosh! Very good, and that'll allow us to get all the way up in here. And who is Stress? Rowan. Soggy feet. Well, what can you do? Alright, and all this is working quite nicely. So, no power consumers, that's perfectly fine. It'll get built in any second. Hopefully this does not overflow as well. You know? Yikes, that's quite close. I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's reducing. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. So we can actually mop that up and sweep all of that. And this still has eggs, right? Yes, this still has egg. Idle? What do you mean you got nothing to do? Well, for now... Can you now go through to there? Can you now go through to there? Can you... Okay, one moment. What about now? Nice. Which means I can get, well, not really. Not yet. I'm trying to clean this up just a little bit. But this does have to stay this strip. And then we'll get rid of this stuff underneath in due time. I think I can deconstruct these, though. We're gonna leave this one on auto, just in case we need the fourth one. But, in general, I think we're doing okay. How is this all doing? It is very slowly condensing. Do I dare open it? No, is this carbon dioxide there? Why is there CO2 in there? How terrible. How terrible indeed. What we will do... give them that to do. And we will mop all of that up. What is that thing's problem? Pressure. Awkward. And this is all doing much better. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. That's nowhere near as hot. So this is working out really well, by the way. Look at the temperature here. It's dropped right down. So much so, I might even give it a few extra, you know, pipes, just to cool things down a little bit more. Alright, let's see what we've got printing. Oxyfern. Let's put it on Tundrazone. We have 15. I wonder if I can convince the pips to plant some. These guys have so much to do, by the way. There we go. Go, please. Thank you. Oh, we've got so many pips. 45. We have 45 pips. How ridiculous. Oh, and also, sorry, this is why I started recording in the first place and I got distracted by the infinite natural gas. We have a mutated mealwood seed, which is pretty dang cool. Now we're also going to put bedrooms out here. Ventilation... What if I just quietly snippy? Like that. And we're actually also going to... 4, 5, 6, 7... And that can go down into that. No, I want a regular gas pipe in that one. That'll conceal the gas pipe a little bit. A little bit of stuff to sweep up here. We're doing really well though everywhere. And I'm just sort of gearing up to make sure... Oh, yes, of course. We're trying to use up this water here to run the pipe up this way instead. I'm also, yeah, I'm just redoing everything, okay? Making it all look pretty so then I can have the dupes doing bugger all for a little while. Okay, who has nothing to do? Devon? It's always these guys. Always these guys. So, what do we actually give them to do? I can make them sweep up all of this, I guess. Why is it? There's a sleet wheat growing down there. Why are pips like this? Really? It's ridiculous. And I'm considering pumping that crude oil, although it'll only really... It won't do a lot for it. And that petrol is going in here, isn't it? Absolutely not. It's going in here. Much better. Because this is going over to the other place, and we need petrol for the second airlock. Oh god, they're bored. They're bored. Alright, I suppose all I can really do at the moment is just let some stuff happen. If anything interesting comes up, I'll let you know. I'm also going to put that on... Although, where's the pip? Around is the answer. This can now go across to here. And I'll have to do something about the water. Why have I... Ah yes, I'm trying to clear this up. Oh, we have no... That's fine. Just sweepy sweep some stuff up. Fight this boy. And then we can actually go back to putting guys in here. Well, it should be working. They're bored. They have nothing to do. And there's a pip around somewhere and I don't know where he's gone. But look, it's not my problem. Okay, look, I'm gonna go away, let some things happen, you know, they'll work out. And then we'll figure out where we're going from here. Now, I really should... I do need to really actually make a proper effort at cooling this steam down. We're losing a lot of water. I mean, I'm about to start pumping all of our excess water into there, you know? There's a, you know, 3 tiles worth of water here, there's a few here, there's a bit up here, all that sort of shenanigans, all this water in here. I would like to pump into here, which is why I'm putting this pipe in. But it'll only go so far, you know. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, it's the next day. I did play a little bit, but not a lot to be honest, because I have come down with a nasty fever. And I feel terrible. Which is somewhat unfortunate. So, what are we doing here? This has finally gotten down to an amount where I am comfortable with breaking in here to do a bit of work. I have also decided that this is actually very important to deal with because the temperature keeps rising in here and I don't like it. So, ooh, I wonder. No, don't be silly. It won't work. So I'm gonna have to seal this off, and then what I'll do is I will attach an extra, like a thermo aqua tuner or something. What is that? What planet is that on? Definitely not this one, I think. Definitely not there. What is that? It's something over here to the left-hand side. Sorry, I've been distracted. That? Oh. I see. I think this is working out, by the way. So now we have a little bit of gold. That's nice to see as well. So I think we can... Oh, it's only 10 degrees. I was about to say, that is toasty. So we're going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to there. That seems about right. And what we're going to do is actually run that across there. Deconstruct those two. Yes, that seems like it'll work. And things are just happening slowly in general. Alright, so back to... Really? I must object. But this is working, I think. Okay, let's leave that alone for now. Who's Harold? Okay. Leave you guys alone for 10 seconds. Okay, back home to the main hub. We are down a bed, but I'm not fussing about that too much. Yeah, so I'm gonna just let the stuff build up here. Mostly because, like, I might even not make it out of that and just make it out of this. Okay, and I think now we can deconstruct that. Really? Really? Okay, as for this, I've decided on a better option. I thought about it earlier today. I was doing something completely different. I'm gonna get rid of those. No, that one. Ventilation. That one can stay. Power. That can all stay. Okay, so here's my plan. Although these are on a different circuit. Oh, I hate that. So what I was gonna do... these are on a different circuit too. I was gonna put a... power... shut off. And that would allow me to control that without using nearly so much automation wire. Doesn't that sound splendid? The only issue is that I need these to be able to run all the time. So I've got to kind of... Let's put the power shut off somewhere. Just so I don't forget. Maybe like there. Along with a gas pump, so I don't forget doubly. Okay. As for food, I really need to do something about that. And we can let them speed up just a little bit. Sweep that one up, sweep the barbecue up, and that'll get us started. Okay, I'm gonna watch this very carefully because it's gonna get ugly if we're not careful. So the steam should actually start condensing, I think. Yeah, look at that. Oh dear. I will have to do something about the temperature down here, won't I? Yikes. Big yikes. Where do I sort that out? I was going to... Okay, see what I've been doing here? I've been cleaning this all up. Because I'm going to put 2 aqua tuners in here. And do it like this. Like, this has not turned on once, right? Steam temperature below 125. The steam is at 112. And this has been running reasonably consistently. You know, it runs every so often. Look at that, it's running. It's running. It's running. So, like... Oh. Send green signal if above 95. Right? So, like... Why would I even need a steam turbine? But the only reason it's doing that is because there is so much steam. See, there is 500 kilograms of steam per tile. That is what is allowing... Oh, it's a steam turbine bit. That's what's allowing it to run indefinitely. So if I shift the Thermo Aqua Tuner, and I can put 2 of them, like that, I might even have to get rid of those. And get rid of those. I don't know if they can jump 2 tiles off the ground. That will be a problem. I'll need to put an extra... Let's cancel that for now. Alright. Tundra's on. How are things going here? Well, they have a lot of building to do. So, I'm going to analyze this strange species. But they've just got a lot of building to do in general. I really need to tighten that thread up. My microphone stand. Sorry for all of the bumping and clacking. Hopefully I now sound a little bit better. I will do my best to get the levels right for you guys, but I think that might turn out a bit better. Yeah, so we really need to get some cooling in here. Where would I put it? I could put it in here, no, but then the slickster's living there. That's our little terrariums. We've got 2 of them. Okay, bear with me. What if I put the thermo aqua tuner in here to cool this down? It'd work. The only issue would be supplying it with power, of course. Now, given I'm already going to rework this just a smidge, I do have to keep that in mind. I might just have to redo all the power, like, in my own time. But I really, really need to... Actually, in here's a perfect spot for it. I might just have to deconstruct that. That is unfortunate, but we can make it work. So we're gonna come in here this way. So what I'm gonna have to do with this is run this out an extra tile, like that, I think. In fact, I could even... Alright, that's exactly how I'm gonna do it though. We're gonna deconstruct all that. Leave it for now, because we're not using this. Then, power... Well, that's on a separate circuit. That's on this circuit. So then, could I add an extra circuit? I probably will need to, won't I? Let's have a look at this. We've got... That's a potential load of 1450. That one's only 430... Oh, well, I suppose... We're not really ever going to use this, I feel. Maybe I just get rid of this. Right. Maybe I just get rid of that. So what was this connected to? Was that all on one circuit? What was I thinking? We can get rid of all of that. Let's actually go through this and do this right now. Because otherwise I will never get around to it, and it will be a disaster. I don't know if there is enough room in there. But I think we can do without the bristle blossoms, because what I'll do is I'll just produce sleet wheat and call it a day. If I really want to produce that food, I'll produce it here actually, because we've got a good supply of water and there's very few duplicants. This will actually be a perfect spot, especially given we've got such a handy-dandy supply of radiation. Yeah? And I think I can get rid of a couple of extra of these. This is getting a bit warmer. These like it to be over 20, isn't it? Dang. How are we doing temperature-wise? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. This here will need cooling at some point. But that is not my problem at this time. Oh, they've produced a bit more, which means I can get rid of those. Oh. I will just mark this. It goes out to there and there. Splendid. It is producing quite a lot, though. This is going to drip down here at any second now. I don't know, like, how much... That's nearly... Why is that so dense. Look at that. That's an awful... Hang on, I've got to do a quick Google search here. Gold. Okay, let's have a look at liquid gold. Mass per tile is 9,970 kilos. That is absurd. Compared to water is 1,000 kilos. Like, what the hell is that? For real. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, finally getting the Paco in here. Oh, there was 2 of them there. Very good. Like, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely bonkers. Alright, we can leave them alone. Let's come back. Oh. Please sweep that up. Well, he didn't get burnt. Run, 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 run. Go, go, go. I believe in you. There we go. So this is all getting a wee bit toasty now, but... this is being allowed to cool down significantly. So what I could do, I was thinking, is swap this with a door, right? Yeah, so if I swap this with a door, an automatic door, then I could use automation and just say when this is down to, you know, when this switches off, then the door opens. That sounds like it'd work, right? Let's see if I cannot arrange something to that effect. We'll want a NOT gate. And that goes like that, yeah? And then we just want a mechanized airlock. And when I rotate it, yes. So that's my grand master plan. That was what I was thinking, and I was like, nah, surely it won't work. But sure enough, it absolutely will. Because this cooled down way quicker than I anticipated. Okay, back to over here where we're sorting out the temperature. So... we are going to put that in there. So now we go... I can actually deconstruct. And even to a point here, plumbing. I can just swap these with these, can't I? How nice. Let's snip that there. And in fact, get rid of those. So now this can go down and out like this. Yeah. And this is going to go that way, and then we're going to want a thermosensor and automation wire. It's really a shame that that's over there. Like, why? Why would you do that? What a terrible idea. Can they reach that? Absolutely they can. So we're actually going to have to quite highly prioritize that. Now, in the meantime... we're going to want something like that. And then we're going to want... something like this. So here's my plan. Well, I mean, this works. We know this works. Because it's working over here. And this barely runs nowadays. Now, that being said, these aren't running nearly as much as the other ones are, but also, like... Oh, look at that, we're producing a significant amount of coal. Well... maybe I put coal over here. Or maybe I send coal over here. These are made of steel though, remember. These ones, however, we're gonna wanna worry a little bit about. Now the only thing left is power. So the question is now, you know what I might do? I might do something like this. And just put it on the main thing, you know? Because this is kind of important. The only issue is that there is, a wee bit of oil there and it's going to fall straight down here. So then I suppose I put... I'd have to put it there. Yikes. Well, let's get this all up to scratch and then we'll worry about it. Hey? Sounds reasonable, right? One up. Ah! Excuse me? Give me the deconstruct. Thank you. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Background buildings, please. Get rid of them. In fact, we can get rid of buildings, those ones. We can get rid of that one and that one. And then all we need to do is put a ladder there, I guess. Okay. You guys have nothing to do again? For real? I suppose you have finished this. Okay. Now this has all been dug up, which I'm very pleased to announce. They can't get down there. Alright, that should help out. My oh my. So, final thing. A mechanized airlock right there. Right? Alright, run, 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 run. Excuse me? Really? You couldn't just stay there and do that? These guys are so dumb. Right, so this'll run it on and off. And ought to... Wait, we need to deconstruct this as well. Right, so that ought to help out, I think. Because this is now rapidly cooling down. That makes an angry sound. Oh. And like, the fever wouldn't be so bad if I didn't also have a splitting headache to go along with it. They're still growing. Wow. And that has now filled up, so it's no longer going to spread heat out. Well, I mean, it will a little bit, but... Uh-oh. I can't believe you guys are like... Actually, you know what? I absolutely can. Oh, hello. What What have we got? Steel, I hope. I'll take it. And I will actually take it here because, you know, free metal. And there's polluted water in there. I should really dig that out. So I am going to pump all this liquid and decontaminate it and put it in here. Who was that? Suffocating? Surely not scolding. Alright, things are going well here, just slow, but we can handle that. Okay, as for over here... can do all that. Beautiful. Ah! Now, that is certainly bad news, because that's dormant for the next 43 cycles. Yeah, that's really bad news. So what I might do, although that's gonna start running out too. I'm gonna just wing it for the rest of this episode, and then I'm gonna have to do some serious, thinking. And actually, sorry to do this, but I feel so terrible right now. I might just call it here. A little bit toasty, but we are... oh boy. That's a pain. But what can we do? I was hoping to mop it up just in preparation. So what I might do, I might send someone back. Ash can go back, I guess. Although, look, yeah, I'll send Ash back. Deconstructs that one, deconstructs that one. Shipping. Shipping. That can stay for now, I guess. And then we can just get rid of every other one. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I feel like garbage. So hopefully you at least had a good time. Things are progressing. Slowly, but they are progressing. What was I gonna say here? Coal might be worthwhile to use. We have 18 ton. That might be the best option immediately. So much so I'm going to put in a couple of coal generators just so I do not forget. Even to the point where I'm going to power them and put them on priority 9 right away, because I need power. I should also attach them to this. Like so. Yep, sounds good. I hope so, because that's what's going to happen. So thanks everyone for being here. Hope you had a great time, and I'll catch you all next episode. I will play a bit and get all this done. In my own time, so you guys don't have to, you know, sit around and watch me go over stuff that we've already covered. So yeah, catch you all next episode. Take care, everyone. Bye!